program, program,
Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my subscribers lesson about IELTS exam. So it's Wednesday morning here in the UK, and our local time is 6:30. As you might be aware that my subscribers lessons are only for the subscribers, and non-subscribers can't join here, and possibly they might watch for a while. Assalamu alaikum, Shahriar.
Walaikum salam. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing today? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
No, I missed you for a couple of seconds, I think.
Okay. Is it clear now?
It's better than before.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Well,
how have you been, sir?
I'm quite good. Thanks for the questions. How about you?
I'm doing great.
That's amazing. How is the Ramadan going on?
It's going on the fully, Alhamdulillah.
Great. Do you remember what we discussed last week?
We discussed about the conditionals.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any more questions today before we jump on our next topic?
No, sir.
Okay. For the phonetics, did I explain double consonant rule first one and the second one?
Double consonant.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, no, sir.
None of them, you mean?
No.
All right. Okay. So let me explain you briefly.
Maybe I didn't join that class of yours. Maybe I joined later.
Okay. Possibly. All right. Let us explain it shortly. Okay. So what's your plan for the rest of the day?
Okay. I will have to conduct a class in the afternoon. Other than that, I'm free.
Are you also teaching somewhere?
Yes, I told you I take GRE classes. I teach GRE.
Oh, okay. And which part of the GRE do you teach?
Mostly quant section, but I do teach verbal section also. For that, I had to take preparations a lot
Mm-hmm.
before taking those classes. I prepare myself.
Great. How long have you been teaching?
Mm, It has been 3 months.
Mm-hmm. And how many students have you got?
Now I'm conducting. Now I'm taking class for three batches of students, and there are about 10 students, and in an average.
Mm-hmm. And do you take online class or offline?
No, it's offline class.
I believe that you're based in Dhaka, right?
Yes, sir, that's right.
All right. And so is it like a coaching center? You go there and teach?
Yes, sir, it's a coaching center.
Mm-hmm. Great. May I know which part of Dhaka your coaching center is?
Oh, okay. Uh, the branch is located in Banani.
One or two? It's Gulshan 1, Gulshan 2, right? Badani.
No, no, not Banani, not Gulshan.
I'm sorry, is it before
It's Banani.
DOHS? Banani. Okay.
Sorry.
Is it beside the DOHS? Banani DOHS? Something like that? I'm trying to remember this.
No, it's near to Banani supermarket, if you remember.
Mm. And I believe that your house is just locally, yeah?
Yes.
That's great, yeah. Maybe I said to me, I forgot. Sorry for that. That's why I was trying to remember,
No,
you know.
no, it's okay. It's been a long time for you.
And I heard that, you know, GRE tuition is very expensive in Bangladesh.
Hmm.
And
That's right.
no less than 10,000 for a month or maybe more if
No,
I'm
it's more than 10,000.
mm,
They have to pay around 18,000 for the 3 months course. For the
have
3 months course, 3 months long course, they have to pay 18,000.
a good amount of money. Then if there are 30 students, yes,
Mm-hmm.
there is like 500,000, 480.
That's right. But the coaching center is also offering other services like uh, full guidance on how to apply to US universities, how to prepare SOPs, LORs, how to how to contact with uh, teachers or graduate coordinators. So, and recently they incorporated the IELTS crash course in it also. So
Do you also
it's
teach?
a comprehensive course.
Do you also teach IELTS there?
No, sir, I don't teach IELTS, but
Uh,
I'm planning to. If I get a good score in IELTS, then I will start teaching IELTS.
Okay, hmm, that's good to know. So how many days do you have to go there?
4 days a week.
And how long is one session?
Okay. Every session is 1 hour and 30 minutes long.
90 minutes. Okay.
Yes, that's 90 minutes.
Okay, great. Carry on with your teaching. That would be really good experience
Thank you,
for you.
sir.
Welcome. Okay, so the first double consonant rule is if there are two consonants in one spelling in one row,
Okay.
we remove one and pronounce one only. That is the first double consonant. Like this name, yeah? How do you pronounce it?
Muhammad.
Yeah, you pronounce it correctly. Similarly, this name,
Abdullah.
it should be only one L. According to double consonant rule, if there are
Mm-hmm.
two similar types of consonant which must be pronounced same, we
Mm-hmm.
remove one, we pronounce one. That is another phonetics rules of double consonant. So
Okay.
you see that, yeah? We don't say occupation, we say
It's
occupation.
occupation. Occupation.
Similarly, this one,
Illogical.
very good. And most mispronounced word, this one.
Innocent.
People say, I'm innocent. No, innocent.
No,
Okay,
innocent.
very good. You'll be doing great this time, I believe that. And as a GRE teacher, you can teach many things. Okay, so etc. There are thousands of words, so you have to remember that. But if there are
Mm.
similar letter, but when it is pronounced differently, we must pronounce it. For
Mm-hmm.
example, this one.
Accident.
How about this one?
Accident.
So, Occident. Ka and sa. Okay, that is uh, hard C and soft C. So hard C is ka,
Okay.
soft C is sa. So Occident,
Mm-hmm.
accident. Great. That is the
Accident.
Occident and accident.
So,
Rule one.
wh- what will be the pronunciation of the last one?
Occident. Do you know
Occident.
what it means?
I'm afraid I don't say.
That's very good English, I'm afraid. We use it mostly in the UK. I don't hear this word in American English. They don't pronounce
Mm-hmm.
it. So Occident is related to the Western countries, and Occidental part of the world, and countries, Europe, America, etc.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get it.
Okay, so rule number two, which is very amazing. Also, this is also part of the connected space. If you remember, connected space is the technique through
Mm-hmm.
which we know how to connect one word to another,
Mm-hmm.
to speak naturally, articulately with the right stress. And connected
Mm-hmm.
space is the most difficult part of phonetics, which is why you will not
Mm-hmm.
find many teachers even in this app to explain
Mm-hmm.
connected speech. Okay, the first rule of
Okay.
connected speech is that if there is a consonant in a spelling,
Mm-hmm.
the last word, yeah, last letter, say
Okay.
for example bass, yeah, and s is the consonant, last consonant of this word, and the next word starts with the similar or same consonant like stop. The rule is that
Oh,
you have to pronounce, bring them together, remove one. So it should be not bus
bus
stop,
stop.
it should be bus stop. Very good.
Bus stop. Okay.
It's very easy for you. Similarly, there are some examples here. Can you pronounce this one?
The mail.
Yeah, now you can see.
Next,
Yeah, go on.
bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
Want to. Went to. Forget to. Forget to.
Yes.
Forget to.
So
Okay.
you have to.
Black. Blacket.
Mm-hmm. Now
Blacket.
there is a catch in this word. Let me see. And becomes an. Yeah. So in
N. Tina and Victoria.
very good.
Tina and Victoria. His shop.
Mm,
There.
cool. Pretty cool.
Ether. Is skipping.
Mm-hmm.
Is singing.
Lots with is, yeah. Standing, sitting.
Is swinging. Is sitting. Is standing. Is shining. Is sliding. Is stressing. Is stressing now.
Like he's stressing.
Stressing.
If you make a sentence, that really will be great. Like he's stressing now. He's stressing. You see,
He's stressing now. Oh, okay.
rather than
He is stressing comes to be
he's
he's stressing.
very good. And this is another way to develop your good pronunciation technique. Remember, please, yeah. And it will be
Okay.
also helpful for being a GRE tutor. You can also sometimes teach your students, though it is not needed
Yes,
for them,
that's
but for job interview
mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
communication skill.
In verbal section of GRE, they mostly need the reading capacity.
Oh, okay.
They need to know a lot of words, and they need to know how to understand quickly meaning of a paragraph or passage.
Okay, look at that. Jane is sliding now. If
Jane
you
is sliding. Jane is sliding now.
Yeah, if you use in a sentence, then it becomes amazing rather than if you're pronouncing
Mm-hmm.
isolated way. Okay. Also, if you can remember, just but the problem is Sharia. Sometimes we can't remember this rule. I've seen it, though I have taught
Mm-hmm.
many students of this app, but
Mm-hmm.
when they're reading or when they're
Mm-hmm.
speaking, I can hear the sound. Then I always refer
Mm-hmm.
them. If you can remember this double consonant rule number 2, it will help you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that is really important to get good score in IELTS exam and any other certificate exam in pronunciation section.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So how do I pronounce at the?
yes, now here is a catch. Can you pronounce at the together? No,
At he?
no,
No, I can't. Yes.
no, I can't. Yeah. Now you have to remember if it is the same sound or not. At, it could be the, it could
The.
be the, depending on the next sound.
Yes. Next. Yes. If
Okay,
it's consonant, then it will be the, and if it's vowel, then it will be the.
exactly. Because there is T sound and next sound is not T. So that is exception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember
Okay.
there is always exception for the rules. Rules are not always correct.
Yes.
You should if you should bear in mind that rules have got exception. We have to pronounce it at the. We can't say at he. It will
At
lose
the.
lose his sound.
Right.
So you have
The economist.
the economist, yeah, the elephant. You
The
see.
economist.
Now, if the sound is different, we have to pronounce it. Remember, Sharia,
Mm-hmm.
it should be the same sound. This rule will be applicable for the same sound, though.
The equator.
Die.
Equator. Fatah.
Mhm. How about this?
Fatah.
How about this one?
It's so crowded.
It's so crowded, I couldn't breathe properly. I felt like
Mm-hmm.
suffocating.
Mm-hmm.
What are you eating?
So I took an English course a few years back,
Hmm.
and in that course they told me that to pronounce these eded words, and it will sound like id, crowded.
Many places it is I,
Oh, okay.
not
So
every place.
and oh, okay.
Okay,
And they also taught me that if we say did you, it should become did you.
that's right.
Did you becomes did you. So is this part of this double consonant? No, it's not. Maybe not. It's not.
It's not that the
It's
part
not
of the,
double consonant.
it's the part of
It's
connected
different.
speech, and one is,
Connective speech.
and the natives don't say did you, they say dida. They say yeah, it's
Did
to
ya?
you. Similarly, do,
Oh,
did. In this case, the you becomes yeah. Like do ya? If you listen to them carefully, they don't say do ya,
okay.
do you. It becomes do
Mm-hmm.
ya because if you
Do
remember,
ya?
there is a reason behind it. You know that
Mm-hmm.
y is semi-vowel. Okay, so when you
Mm-hmm.
say do ya, look, in do there is vowel, and in y is another semi-vowel, another vowel after that. So do you becomes
Right.
in this case do ya, yeah.
Oh,
Do you want to go
okay.
there?
Do ya?
If you listen to in a
Do
movie,
ya?
you'll feel
Mm.
like this. Similarly, did you, did I, did, did I, do ya, did I.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
So they don't say did you? Did you? They don't say that. They say did ya?
Generally, but if you
Okay.
want to stress on you, which is also possible, remember that stressing is sometimes a significant. If I want to mean, did you do that or not? I'm asking you,
Oh,
stressing,
okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
But normally, it
Okay.
did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did you do
Oh,
it? You know,
okay. I get it now.
okay.
Important to. Important to.
Important
So
too.
the last T will be silent. Important. Last
Yes,
T of important will be silent. Important to
exactly. And
at this.
you're right. In crowded is crowded, and many people do not know
Mm-hmm.
that. But not
Okay.
most of them are ID, similar excited,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
and also sometimes the D sounds like T in many words. If there is
Mm-hmm.
even the like asked, helped.
Yes, that's right.
So there are some rules as well, like asked, helped. But in the Sharia, what I have heard many students of the 7 teachers, they can't pronounce asked, they said asked. They can't pronounce help, they said help it. I've heard it
Helpful.
thousands of times.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really like this. Helped. Oops. E,
Helped.
yeah, helped.
Last ed becomes T.
That's right.
Okay. Helped.
Asked.
Asked.
And even ask, they say ax. This other than AKS, yeah. That's a totally different word.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello, Tagreed.
Maybe it's quite difficult for Middle Eastern countries
Yes, that's right.
to
It's for the
pronounce.
most of the Middle Eastern countries people, they pronounce it. Welcome,
Mm.
Tagreed. If you have time, you may join. Okay. So this is some of the rules, and let's go to today I was going to describe some of the linking words that we use in writing task. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm sure you know more or less all of them, and we can just practice little bit more today. The
Okay.
best option would be we have to use in writing and speaking. So linking words. And as an IELTS candidate or a GRE teacher, I'm sure you know what does linking words mean. Would you like to explain,
Yes,
please?
uh, linking words are words that are used for uh, making your statement or your writing coherent, or like making a connection between the first your first speech and the next one, so
Hmm.
it does not feel that it's out of place or something like that. There's a smooth transition happens here if we use linking words.
Right. So you can see that the first column left hand side, listing and order. S-
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
and if you remember in IELTS, task one or task two, even when you're uh, explaining the body part, okay, like
Mm-hmm.
there would be two or three paragraphs, okay, firstly, secondly, thirdly, fourthly, etc.
Yes, sir, that's it.
Mm. And also, instead of firstly, we can say, I'm sure you know that, first of all, first,
First of all.
first of all, yeah,
Yes, sir.
or second of all, sometimes it, remember that it's your discretion totally how you can, you know, make the sentences effectively and fruitfully. Okay, it is not always
Mm-hmm.
necessary that it should be, you know, the same word as you can see, and
Mm-hmm.
that's a creativity, Shara. We have to, bear in mind that a successful writer is that person who always uses his or her creativity in writing. But these are some of the guidelines. If you can't use any other word, if you can't remember other words, always you're welcome to use these words. And by using these words, it will bring more marks. It will value your writing. Remember that, especially in academic writing, even in research paper, if you're doing research in the
Mm-hmm.
future, or assignment, or project work, or
Yes, sir.
presentation. For example, let me give an example. Like,
Okay.
then let me see how you use this. Is village life better than town life? Do you agree or
Village
not?
life better than town life.
I'm writing it, yeah,
Okay.
and I'm painting it so that you know. So is village life better than town life? Say it. This topic came in the essay part. Then you
Okay.
know, write your examples, experience. You should write at least 250 words.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm sure you know that what you're going to write. You're going to write the introduction, which is paraphrasing, then body part,
Mm-hmm.
and conclusion. And we use this the words that we can see through the shared screen. That we have to use all these different kinds of linking words.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me listen to you. What do you think? Is village life better than town life?
Well, I think village life is better than town life, because
Mhm.
mostly because of the environment. In our present day town life, in our present day town life, uh, we are experiencing so much pollution, air pollution, water pollution, uh, and also lack of space to have entertainment. So these things combinedly makes town life very difficult for us. And in village life, we can get lots of fresh air, uh, fresh water, and enough space to take our kids or family so that we can have a wonderful time. So that's why I think village life is better than town life.
Okay, amazing answers. But Sharia, please make sure you use these linking words. And that's the purpose why I have shared the screen. If you use
I,
it,
I wanted to, but I couldn't find out any sentence that I can link with these words.
you can from the first sentence. Firstly, you have
Okay.
to take, first you have to tell
Oh,
us whether
okay.
you agree or disagree. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It says, do you agree or not? Remember that that is the, uh, second part of this topic sentence. Is village life
Mm-hmm.
better than town life? Do you agree or not? Then you say, um, I, I agree with that, okay? Or I have the reasons to believe, instead of saying simply I agree. If you want to get good
Okay.
marks, or let's try to use like a compound style sentence. I have the reasons,
Mm-hmm.
or I have got the reasons to believe that village life is better than town life,
I've
okay?
got the reasons to believe that village life is better than town life.
Or I have
It's
got reasons
better
to
than town
agree
life.
that, yeah? You can say believe that, agree
Oh,
that,
okay.
support it. Remember, the
Okay.
connotation is here supporting
Mm-hmm.
or disagreeing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, connotation means when you are explaining the word according to the word's meaning. Some words have got negative meaning. In that case, the connotation
Mm-hmm.
should be negative. Some words have got
Negative.
positive meaning, but we can't use it negatively. For example, I know that this is a GRE word like laudable. Yeah, I've seen in many instances laudable people use it negatively.
Praiseworthy.
Yeah, they said it
Yes.
is less laudable. It is not really a good connotation sentence. Laudable is a
Oh,
positive
okay.
sentence, so use, oh,
Mm-hmm.
his speeches are laudable and worth of getting good marks in GRE and IELTS exam,
Mm-hmm.
rather than his speech is less laudable. No. See, this is the implication of the connotation. When you know the
Mm-hmm.
meaning of the word and you know how to use it, and connotation comes automatically.
Right.
Okay, so Shahriar, I was saying your answers are quite correct and amazing, but you could have used firstly, secondly, in addition.
Mm-hmm.
For example, remember you need to give examples sometimes. And as
Mm-hmm.
as a result, like if you prefer to live in a village, what could happen? If I prefer to live in a village, my decision will impact my daily life. As a result, I'll have fresh air. That is, you said,
Mm-hmm.
greenery, oxygen, less carbon dioxide, less dust. Particularly when I take morning walk with other people, you see, specifically, you're
Right.
using all of them.
Right. I could have used them all.
Exactly. So it will be your choice now
Mm-hmm.
to develop your writing skill using these words,
Yes.
linking words. Because your target is to get more marks in writing section, please make sure you use it. All right, Sharia?
Okay. So, is there any limit? How many linking words can I use, or will it depend on my writing?
It depends on your writing. You can use as many as that are required, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to write it in a contextual wise, depending on the content
That's
and
right.
context. Remember that. You just can
Mm-hmm.
use it out of blue. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so this is one of the examples how you can use. Now, in top, cue card, say, uh, did we discuss last time about the housing or apartment, Sharia?
Yes, Dr. Rosie was also in that session. We
I
talked about house and apartment.
That's right, yeah. Mhm. Can I choose another topic today? She's not here. I was
Yeah,
expecting she would be here. You know.
yes, sure. Can I say that we talked about house and apartments particularly on that day?
Yes. So you have used it. You see.
Okay.
All right. Um, let's move on. This topic came recently, and it was difficult for me to believe that many students couldn't write it well. I'm going to share. Describe an interesting animal you have seen.
Interesting animal.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Animal.
I'm going to remove
Animal.
this shared page. And yeah,
Okay.
Sharia, if you need it, let me know. I can email you later. I know your email address now.
Oh, okay. So that will be very helpful.
Sure. Okay, let me share this topic. Yeah. So describe an interesting, okay, animal you have seen. So
Okay.
that will be our speaking topic.
The topic itself is an interesting one.
It is indeed, so these are the basic questions. What animal it was, why you think it is an interesting animal, when and where you saw it, and explain how you feel about this animal, any other related information.
Okay.
Take 1 minute. As you know that the exam you set for, was it paper based or computer based exam?
It was paper based.
Okay. I'm checking. This person may have joined one um, trial basis. That great, yes.
Hmm.
But I saw two people, right? No, one person. Agreed only. For the Easter, our holiday starts from Friday for 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It will be good break
Okay.
for us. If it were not in Ramadan, possibly we could have visited, Europe, a day trip to Paris
Oh,
or Belgium with the
hmm.
Eurostar train. That would be amazing. But I've got planned to make a live stream from Sherlock Holmes Museum. And also, what I plan, there's another plan to go to Buckingham Palace, Westminster
Okay.
Abbey. They are, just within the close proximity of Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey, like 15 minutes walk.
Mm.
And then another 15 minutes walk to Parliamentary Building or London Eye or Big Ben.
Okay. Okay. Can I start now?
Yes, one moment. I need to check the time here. Remember that timing is important.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also tomorrow we can go for a tiny listening test. What do you think? Will it be okay for
Yes,
you?
sure.
Okay. Start speaking now, please.
Okay. Mm. The interesting animal that I have seen is a three-legged cow. Three-legged cow. And I have seen it mm, as I can remember. Maybe I have seen it 15 years ago while I was visiting a zoo in Dinajpur, uh, northern district in Bangladesh. Um, so this animal was interesting to me because it could walk smoothly. It could walk smoothly, though it didn't have all the four legs. So I was very amazed to see this animal, this three-legged cow, which was walking smoothly, running uh, to and fro, and uh, though it was a fact of um, a saddening fact, but that the cow was not complete. But I also saw that it was quite happy with its features. So it didn't seem that the cow is suffering a lot. So that's why I could enjoy the view. I could enjoy the scenery, and the fact that there were different animals in that zoo. There were they were of different characteristics, different colors, shapes. But I liked the three-legged cow most because it at that time it suddenly felt it felt to me. I felt like I'm seeing something from uh, imaginary world. I felt like I'm looking something that's not from this world. Maybe this three-legged cow is from somewhere, from some different place. Uh, I felt like that way at that time. Okay.
It's done.
Yes, it's done.
Okay, well done. 3 minutes 11 seconds. Dr. Assalamu alaikum and welcome.
Walaikum assalam, sir. Sorry, actually, because of difference of Dubai and India time zone, I always like forget. So in India time, it's 11 a.m. and here is like 9:30. So I just forget about that class.
You should keep a what's called alarm so that you know that it's.
Yeah, in fact, at night, I think, okay, I set my alarm, but I don't know how.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
I'll-
which timing does it show? this app? Does it show your
Local.
United Arab Emirates timing
Yeah,
or?
yeah, Arab, yeah, Dubai time. It's in apps. It's so here time, but
Oh,
in my
okay.
mind, it's always okay. 11 o'clock rehearsal class like that.
Okay, I
So
get
it's
that.
Okay, so it shows wherever you are. Okay, Sharia. Like if you're in Bangladesh, it's
it shows
Bangladesh time.
actually
Mm-hmm.
like right.
Oh, okay.
But if she's in Dubai, it shows Dubai's local time. So welcome, Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Raza. You have to take this test as well. Let me give a little bit quick feedback to
Yes.
Sharia. Sharia, well done. You've spoken 3
Thank
minutes
you, sir.
11 sentence. Sorry, 3 minutes 11 seconds. That's really impressive. Okay, and I was expecting you could use some of these, linking words possibly, or maybe compound sentences. But sometimes it is not possible. I understand that. But don't worry. If it's not possible, no worries. You have
Mm-hmm.
used some of the expressions very amazing, like three-legged cow, why it's interesting, and how you felt about it. Okay. And the last
Okay.
sentence, any other related information, always try to add something interesting. And many
Mm-hmm.
cases, I always suggest our learners that you can use this. Oh, because it's an interesting animal, I thought to take a selfie in my mobile phone. The photo is still there.
Oh,
Okay, make it
okay.
bit interesting. Interesting animal with
Mhm.
interesting expressions. And
But
whenever I,
sir,
Mhm.
okay. So I'm actually facing problem with the beginning. Like I don't know how to start.
Start with a not with the topic. Start with something that you're going to describe. Remember, always a good start is the good indication of a good speaker. Uh,
Yes,
Most of
that's
the
right.
times, our learners start like, today I'm going to talk about an interesting animal. That's very simple, starting. Or there are many animals in the world, and animals are my favorite. One student started like this. Look, and today I'm going to talk about an interesting animal that I saw in a zoo in India, for example,
Okay.
or in Bangladesh or Pakistan or
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia or Malaysia. You see, these are
Mm-hmm.
nothing but making up some interesting sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that IELTS cue card is nothing but creating your own stories, with a good flow.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it will be like a story, and so I can start with uh, story startups.
That's right. Like as a human, people like animals. And when it's a
Mm-hmm.
matter of interesting animal, that it really
Mm-hmm.
creates more fascination. Look, this is another good way.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on
Oh.
you. That is your creativity, Sharia, and Dr. Rosie as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The way you like to, you know, create sentences, it will really
Mm-hmm.
draw the attention of the examiner and it will bring more marks. I can
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you. Because people are going to use the conventional way. Or don't use the conventional way. Make it bit different.
That's actually.
Mhm.
Okay. Hello,
Okay.
Kai, you're welcome. Thanks for the subscription. If you're free, I've invited all of these people, but they didn't join me. No worries, guys. You have got two free trial lessons. If you don't join, you're going to miss one lesson. Okay, Dr. Rosie. And sorry, another thing is that I know you have stopped in one place, Sharia, around 5 seconds. Okay.
Yes.
You have to cover that. Don't give a pause more than 3 seconds. My suggestion would be if you want to get
Mm-hmm.
good marks,
Mm-hmm.
it will impact a little bit on your score. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, your grammar is all right. But remember, most of the sentences are past tense, but you have explained in present tense, that's fine. But it will be better if you just follow the sentence pattern. If it is past tense, use past tense.
Mm-hmm.
Present
Mm-hmm.
tense, you can use present tense and past tense both, or maybe future.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Dr. Rosie, would you like to give it a try?
Yes. So it's like something visual. It's like some screen or what
Can
animal it was.
I've pinned the
So
main topic. Describe an interesting animal you have seen. On the comment section, I have pinned the topic and the screen. What you're going to talk about that animal.
Okay.
Okay, remember the animal sound is not ma, it is more sound, animal.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Animal. So it is like first when I what animal it was, it means like a imaginary.
If you have seen something interesting, you can also describe. You know, someone describe a zebra, okay, and that zebra is
Mm-hmm.
interesting to the person.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
someone describes giraffe as well because it's a
Mm-hmm.
long neck.
Okay.
Why it is
Mm-hmm.
interesting? Long legs. It
Mm-hmm.
can run
Mm-hmm.
faster. Someone
Mm-hmm.
describe, you know, the bird emu. One one person
Emu.
described emu. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Okay.
Okay.
person described hello. There is a bear in Australia. What's the name?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of the bear. They have got a special name.
Okay.
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 You can
Yeah, just
choose
I
any animal that you like, then
animal.
you
Then
describe.
yeah. So can I start?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So mm,
Think like you're
animals.
sitting for the exam, and
Okay.
with a
Okay.
good starting. I have given you some clues how you can
Okay.
start.
Okay, the friendship with animals and human being is not new. It's always there in wherever we are exist. And although human being is also as recognized as animal in scientific point of view, but I I go to explain about my favorite animal. It's a like crocodiles. uh, I think crocodile is a very interesting animal. If you go through the all activities of that, it's a like sometime it's a like metamorph also like crocodile tears. It's like many many perception of that simply in language. Many people told the crocodile tears is like a related to water because crocodile hair in stay in water. So that's where it's always eyes will be wet. That's why. And sometimes it's like mm, crocodile tear whenever the crocodile open the mouth for eating something, so automatically something phenomena of some biological chemical, the crocodile eyes full of water. So that's why it's also used that selfish people who is pretend like that is a good. I feel that animals, whenever I saw that animals, I feel it's a like it's a my own perception. It's like it's a outer surface is very hard. Sometimes it identify, you did not identify either the animals awake or slept. So it's a like you have control your own emotion, external external in like normal way, and internal you have some struggle. It's okay. And second thing is like very very like slow animal for saying, but he did each and everything what it requirement, what its necessaries. I'm not much aware about the uh, uh, species of that crocodile how much, but I feel it's like awesome animal in term of like understanding and like related to our human life. Thank you.
Finished, Dr. Rosie?
Yeah.
All right, well done. 2 minutes, 58 seconds. Your starting is very good. You have brought a new idea. So, Sharia, have you listened to her? So, you can bring
Yes,
the
sir.
first
I did.
sentence, bring with a related to the topic, but with interesting sentence.
Okay.
Okay, and Dr. Rosie, please,
Mhm.
may I remind you one more time? Do not give a
Mhm.
vague answer. Do not give others answer. You will just share your own opinion. That is the
Okay.
always
Okay.
remember. It is very
Yes,
important in IELTS exam.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't matter what the other people think,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
how you feel it, how you describe is the important matter. because it
Okay.
will bring you more marks rather than being a
Okay.
vague answer or general answer.
Okay.
Your all the questions are amazing. You like crocodile, and you have brought the explanation. You have given a little bit more explanation about crocodile tears.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is a very famous, idiom, right? Shariat, what does it mean? Crocodile tears?
It means fake thing.
Yeah. Can crocodile have tears? This is the question. Yeah,
They're living in the water. How can they have tears?
exactly. Okay, and you didn't mention specifically, Dr. Rosie. Your all the explanation fine. When and where you saw it. This question number three.
Okay. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
if
Yes.
you remember,
Yes.
you have answered all of them except this question. I couldn't find
Yeah.
it. When and where?
I try to go a structure way because it's a very tough for me. I always talk about like a beat around the bush. The first time I go.
Yes, if you want to take IELTS exam, even if you miss
Mhm.
it, that's also another clue for Sharia as well. Even if you think that you missed this point,
Yes.
you can always
Mm.
relate
Mm-hmm.
it. You can
Okay, okay.
add it at the end.
Yeah.
Remember, you still have the
Yes,
opportunity,
exactly. I miss that line. I just go upper and then, yeah, correct, correct.
right? You have answered all of them except this and the last one as well. Any other related information,
Mhm.
use it. Like I've taken a selfie. Yeah, it's a modern
Yes,
trend.
yes,
People take
yeah,
selfie.
That's right,
yeah,
sir. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, and it will really bring a good mark. I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so any other question about this topic? We've got 4 minutes more.
Mhm.
So while I'm practicing, can I practice this part of the exam bit by bit? Like, can I practice it uh, one question at a time?
Yeah.
So,
So,
or
Shahriya, may I stop you here? Do not worry about the questions. You just,
mhm,
correlate your explanation with all the questions.
okay,
Okay, it will be better
okay.
if you follow
Mhm.
this question, one question, second, third, fourth, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for giving this question is for your, well explanation. Remember that.
Mhm.
And as
Okay.
you know, the coherence, explaining
Mm-hmm.
step by step and related to one question to another is very important in IELTS exam, in writing and as well in
Mm-hmm.
speaking. If you don't follow it, it will have a
Mhm.
little bit impact on your score.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Raha sir, I have a question. Suppose for practicing, suppose I do like first I write down my own thought and then I correct and check, and after that I practice, go to practice of speaking. It's a correct way, or we just think and speak? What is the correct way or the structure way of practicing?
Okay, in Q card, the speaking task 2, you'll be given
Mhm.
1 minute. Remember that. You get the same thing when you're practice by yourself. Take 1 minute, write all the
Okay.
ideas or points, what you're going small paper,
Okay.
then follow
Mhm.
it. Yeah,
Okay. The same way in home also I practice. Just go
that's
to
right.
and fix 1 minute and give the some pointer and then speak. Okay.
Exactly. And you'll be surprised. I got a new subscriber from Arab country. She
Oh,
sat
great.
for
Mm-hmm.
3 times IELTS exam and her score never changed. Especially in reading section, she said, "Teacher, I got only 5." And I asked her why.
That's
Did you answer all of them? She said, "No, I never answered all of them." I said, "That is the first and wrong thing." And she said,
mm-hmm.
"Time management is a very problematic situation for me, which is why I always avoided answering all the 40 questions." I said, "Don't do it next time. Even though you're not sure, answer them." She said, "I
Mhm.
always answer like 28, 29." Then I said, even if you make a guessing answer from this 11 questions, one or two might be correct. It will really
Mhm.
raise your
Yeah,
score.
Mhm.
that's right.
Like,
Yes, correct.
because you're a teacher, you can explain it better, right, Sharia?
Mhm.
If somebody makes a
Yes, as
guess,
there's no negative marking, why will you don't why you're not going to answer the questions?
Exactly.
If the I give also some instruction of children whenever the not negative marking, it's a totally objective type of question. If first you
Mhm.
go, that question is a full sure for 10-20 minutes, you divide into four parts. It's a full sure, second is like something sure, and third is like dilemma, and fourth is like no one. And in the last time when you think about you have no clue, no idea for it, so you just correct each and every question is like suppose a or b, you not go randomly, because
Right.
3 to 4% is always a option is there. So minimum you catch that. If you pick randomly, it's a not happen, maybe sometime it's not one number. So I give that idea
Mhm.
for a student.
Yeah, honestly, 20%. If you choose
Yeah,
the
20.
same,
Yeah,
honestly,
same,
yeah.
20%, yes.
All right.
So you divide that type of question.
We have got 10 seconds. Thank you very much.
Okay,
It's
thank
really
you, sir,
a
thank you.
pleasure once again to join you guys. So I'll see you later.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye, bye bye
Okay,
Bye.
sir.
Shahriyar, bye
Thank,
bye, have a
thank you
nice
very
Have a
day.
much.
great day.
Okay.